You're listening to Dollar Club Wrestling. Ha ha!
We got over here Dollar Club Wrestling. Bada boom, realest guy in the room. How you doing? I'm Enzo. And if I had a dime for every time I watched Dollar Club Wrestling, I would have 0 dimes. No,
Ooh la la! Ha ha! You're listening to Dollar Club Wrestling. Ha ha! Respect the dollar.
Yes.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, Ooh La La is so nice. I had to show that twice. Welcome to the Dollar Club Wrestling Podcast, everybody. I'm Panetta Sexy Time. With me, as always, is that handsome guy over there. And if you don't know who he is, you better
recognize me.
What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday, huh?
Tell them what we got going tonight.
We have an exclusive interview with the legendary wrestler, Mr. Ooh Lala. We pre-recorded it on Tuesday when he was available. So we'll be playing that for you. We'll be stopping it to comment and going over some other things. So we really hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. It was a good time, and Mr. Ooh Lala is a really good guy, and it was awesome.
Yeah, he's like a legendary independent wrestling legend too, like a ECWA champion, DCW Mid-Atlantic champion, multiple-time tag team champion. Anybody from our areas definitely knows Mr. Ooh La La, and he was an awesome guy to get to know, and I can't wait till you guys get to see him hang out with us. But real quick, Jim, before we get to that, I'm a big movie buff, right?
Yeah.
I think I noticed something no one else noticed yet.
What's that?
Did you watch Raw this week?
Yeah, I saw some of it.
And you saw the Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley.
Actually, I saw all of it. Go ahead.
And you saw the Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley backstage segment, right?
Yes, I did.
All right. And who's the most famous Ripley in all of movies?
Ripley, as in like Mr. Ripley?
No, female. Who's the strong female from a movie named Ripley?
Oh my God. Well, I can't think of it.
I'll show you on the screen in a second. I think Rhea Ripley based her name off of this character, and I think they recreated this one shot from a legendary late 70s, early 80s movie. Let me know if I'm right about this. I think it's awesome. See that, Ripley?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, I'm the first person to pick up on that. I think that she got her name Rhea Ripley from that character. It's one of the first strong like female action heroes.
You think?
I that's a good guess, and it's like the same. Being a movie buff, you learn from the guys before you, like the same lighting, the same shot. Like she snuck in, like how the Alien Mother did too.
It's a possibility. Should ask her.
Hopefully one day we get to.
Tweeter.
I will. I wanted to put this up first though, and I just was the first to notice this.
I don't think Dominic isn't mimicking the face of Sigourney Weaver there, though.
No, not at all. Definitely the wolf. Cool. And I had to bring that up though. I thought this was awesome.
Yeah, pretty good observance by you.
Yeah. Nicholas Como got it too. Thanks, Nick. Yeah. Good call.
Wow. Awesome.
All right. So guys, enjoy this broadcast, and we're going to be popping in and out too with our own expertise opinions.
Yeah. If you have any questions or comments, shoot them up. We'll show them up and we'll answer them.
Cool.
Interact.
And stay towards the end. We're still doing our weekly dollar picks at the end too. All right, here we go, guys. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Dollar Club Wrestling Podcast. With me, as always, Rock Hard Jim Prendy over there, and I'm your host, Panetta Sexy Time. And look at that sexy man on the bottom.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
That's a nice shirt.
Ooh la la! The show would not be complete without the premier entrance song. Brought to you from England by Bean, LeBlanc, and Rusty Shackelford.
You always are the biggest showman, Mr. Ooh Lala. And for the people at home, check out the shirt too. I'm trying to get style like yourself. I'm trying to learn from the best.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, see, Jim, you got to get one too.
I know. I love that. That's a good looking shirt.
Yeah, beautiful. I got the purple background just for Ooh Lala today too for the podcast.
I would look good in that shirt.
Yeah.
Make sure you talk about what we're working on, the next generation also.
Yeah. Oh, first thing, the biggest thing I admire about you, Mr. Ooh Lala, is that you're like a showman, and a lot of people in the younger generation, they don't know how to work the crowd as much. They just try to do move after move after move after move. And I think you're great at like reading the crowd and making moments. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, what do you listen for?
Well, the fans run the show, because without them, if their voice does not matter, then they won't come. So the first thing, and when I did a show recently out in for CCW,
CZW?
yeah, CCW with Malcolm and Rob Noxious, I was able to work with a young man who's in his first year, and he learned just how to read the crowd that night. It was actually a wonderful experience.
That's awesome.
I hope I get to work with you one day too. You can teach me some of that stuff as well too.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Nice.
I am so ready.
Mr. Ooh Lala, so what got you into wrestling? Were you a fan as a kid?
Oh, God. I used to get dropped off at the Philadelphia Spectrum with my friend, Buddy Clow. We would go watch the shows, and I know the moment I got hooked. But more importantly, we got dropped off every show. At an intermission, we bought our tickets for the next show. It was like clockwork for years. But the match that got me in, the whole hook, reeled me right in, was SD Jones versus Sweet Hansen. Sweet Hansen,
nice,
was taking it to SD Jones. SD Jones turned the tables on him, fired up. Then he gave SD Jones or Sweet Hansen a head to the turnbuckle, and it didn't phase him. SD did it again, and Big Swede, he just looked angry. And at 14, 15 years old, I shouted as loud as I could, "No brain, no pain," to Sweet Hansen. And it seemed like everything stopped. And I swear his store was looking right through me. He scared the hell out of me. Then he started walking across the ring towards the side where I was. Then I really started getting nervous. But that was the very moment I was in. I was totally invested into him, not only not having a brain. What is this, Hollywood Squares? You guys are all switched. Anyway, I was.
Yeah, Jim, I think that's amazing. Like the sweet Special Delivery Jones is SD Jones for the younger listeners out there. I always like to bring attention to guys who we should go back and look at. Someone that's influenced someone as amazing as Mr. Ooh Lala. So go back and check out some Special Delivery Jones and Sweet Hansen guys. I'm going to do the same too. I need to educate myself more on a lot of them.
Definitely. That was just really how he explained it. Really captivating. His story there about how his first experience with wrestling and what hooked him. I think a lot of us probably have stories where, and I think we talked about it with him a little bit, where the first moment that we saw wrestling and it just captivated you and, really became a part of your life, your personality, whatever you want to call it. But that was a captivating story.
Yeah, and it's tough to explain. If you're a wrestling fan, you have a bond, like an unwritten rule that you just get each other. You get it. A lot of people don't understand it, but you're friends for life.
For life.
Yeah, for life. I know they wrestled. If I'm not sure if he's the guy who squashed Bundy or not. Like I said, he's a little bit ahead of my time. I knew you were talking about King Kong Bundy though. And let's get back to Mr. Ooh Lala.
Totally invested in this moment, and that was the very moment that had me.
I was watching a Saturday night main event. It was Tito Santana versus Mr. Perfect, and I wanted Tito to win so bad because he was like the good guy face. This is my first time match watching, and there's no chance he was going to lose to a Mr. Perfect guy. But Tito told me like he was going to win. I was cheering for him the whole time. My mom's like, "Come on, he's not going to win," and he still lost. But I was sold at that point. I was a Tito Santana fan at first. He was my first favorite wrestler of all time.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of similar. I was over a relative's house, a friend, and he had on I guess it was Saturday night main event. I believe it was Tito versus Greg the Hammer Valentine, and I was just in awe of the wrestling. I'm like, what is this? This is amazing. Just the the showmanship, the selling, and the crowd, all that. It just is like, oh my God, this is great. And then from there, went on. I was introduced to Hulk Hogan, not personally, but on the TV, and got into Hulkamania and all that, and was hooked.
How about your first live events?
Yeah, mine wasn't until we were teenagers. It was a Raw. It was a Monday Night Raw during the Attitude Era.
No, episode 288 of Monday Night Raw I was on. Fun fact.
Oh, really? What
Yes,
did you wrestle, or?
We worked with Paul Bearer, Kane, and The Undertaker that night. We were dressed as orderlies to get Kane out of the ring.
Wow.
Oh, awesome. I'll have to go on Peacock and look that up. Episode 288.
Yeah, 288.
Jim, I looked that episode up on Google. That's when Stone Cold was crucified.
That was the episode?
It said episode 288 and 289. So he either was right before that or right after it. It was that episode. That was pretty awesome. I looked that up. So he was around for that era. That was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, it had to be.
That was a big episode.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, with Stephanie McMahon.
But you never look better, I promise.
Man, of course.
Still.
All right, I guess we'll have to just go with my voice then for a little bit, and hopefully it'll pop me back.
I blame Wyndham. I think he's involved now.
Cool. Then, so how was the Undertaker and Paul Bearer meeting? That had to be like a. Were they intimidating? Were they nice? Always heard about their presence.
So I'll stand up for this moment because when we were getting ready to go live, the Undertaker came up to all of us. We're all ECWA. And he looks down at all of us and says, "Do you boys work?" And then we all looked up and we all replied, "Yes, sir." He looked down at us and said, "Good," and just walked away.
Nice.
That was it. That was it. Warm, fuzzy feeling moments from the Undertaker.
So did you take a bump?
Pardon me?
Did you take a bump that night?
No, but I was the first. I was the first one over the guardrail to chase Kane into the crowd. They picked the two boys that they wanted to go into the ring. One circled to the left, one circled to the right. And as I was chasing him through the crowd, I felt like I was gaining on him. So I had to kind of slow down because the last thing I wanted to do was kind of put my hands on him and then have to take a bump right there on that pavement.
Awesome. You're back.
Oh, nice. Back. Okay. I had to hide my face from the fans for a little bit. I didn't want to scare them away because we got a great guest on tonight.
So, Mr. Ooh Lala, were you a fan of WWF, I guess it was back then? Like, who were some of your favorite guys on TV? Or
It's funny. So growing up, we had you'd have channel 17, 29, and 48, and
Oh,
then you would tune in to watch your shows. It was between the roller derby, wrestling, and then kung fu theater. Okay, so it was a great lineup.
nice.
Yes, so we only got to see, and this was before any cable was out, so it was really WWF at the time. I remember being at the Spectrum when Bob Backlund wrestled Ivan Koloff to the curfew, and then it was determined that Koloff was too bloody and unfit to continue.
Nice.
Uh, then 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 cable came into play, and then we got exposed. So speaking of the WWF, the guys I like, Backlund, Pedro Morales, uh, you know, SD Jones,
Nice.
Rick McGraw. I mean, these were the guys. Charlie Fulton, who I had the privilege of meeting at the Monster Factory in the late '80s. So, these were the guys. But then cable came along, and while watching WWF, the only real, you saw this stuff on TV, and then I started getting to watch it. A friend of mine had Prism.
I remember Prism. I had Prism back in the day too. Yeah.
Well, we didn't as a family. I'm one of 8, so there was, apparently there wasn't a TV for a better part of our time either, I guess. But you'd watch the Prism wrestling. You'd hear Gorilla Monsoon tell you that you could cut the electricity with a knife, and then you're watching it. Then cable came along, and then there was TBS, and then it created a want and a need to see the NWA.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when the shows. I actually transitioned from that over to the NWA, having been at the Skyscrapers scaffold match when the Rovers took on the Midnight Express.
That was the Abdul the Butcher days, right?
Oh, well, I did a run-in. They had me do a run-in in my freshman year of working. We were up in Trenton, New Jersey. He was wrestling Cousin Luke, and it turned into a big mess. They set everybody out, and I got in the ring, and I got to chop right to the throat.
Oh, man. Pretty stiff, I hear, too. How did that feel?
Not as good as the chair across the back outside the ring.
Oh, man. I feel your pain there. That's had to be an experience.
That was one hell of an experience. That was something that we set the ring up in Trenton, New Jersey for a group called NWF at the time. I had actually left the Monster Factory because back then you had to send letters and 8x10s out, and I was only trained at the time to be a referee. So I had actually taken a hiatus, and then I called up with Heidi Lee Morgan's father and herself out in Jersey, and Artie Palmer, who the Monster Factory I learned how to bump. You saw the picture with me with Bigelow way back in '87. Yeah. But it wasn't until I got to Heidi Lee Morgan's house with her father and Artie Palmer that I learned how to work.
Nice. Do you have a favorite match you had or a favorite feud?
Will always be a toss-up, a tie between Boogie Woogie Brown and the Cheetah Master.
Nice.
I mean, and not to mention the scaffold match with JJ the Ring Crew guy was one of the best matches of latter year. But honestly, winning the ECWA title under the ECWA banner after decades of chasing it and working it and working to get there.
I know you said, holy shit.
that
Yeah, Jim, like he never curses. So like
I know.
that title, that was a big deal. He actually said, they handed him the mic and said, what do you have to say? And he said, holy shit.
Yeah, he was in, this was just a year ago.
Yeah.
And he's been in the business for 30 plus years. So that's pretty amazing. in your 30th year, whatever year, you finally achieve the ultimate goal of having a world championship. So that's pretty awesome that he
Yeah,
kept.
I just wanted to stress how big of a deal that was too. Like, guy never curses, and all that emotion came out. And
Kind of like you back in the day.
yeah, I don't think
At least you pretended you didn't curse.
I was a wholesome youth. All right, back to
in public.
The quote of the night, huh?
that was the quote of the night.
And John Finnegan handed me the mic. He goes, "It's all yours." And honestly, like I said, that was my moment where I was like, "Holy shit!" Decades of chasing it,
Yeah,
and Ryan giving me the opportunity, allowed me to work my way up to that moment. I mean, that can't be replaced.
Yeah, that had to be amazing.
It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And then at one point hold that title, the World One title, and the RCW Tag Team titles. Yeah, that's the first time in my career I had that much gold around my waist.
yeah, that was the triple crown, right? Pretty much.
Yes, yeah, which was absolutely stunning.
You were the belt collector that year, huh?
Yeah, before Kenny Omega, right?
Yeah, like a week before him.
So Jim, we're not going to get into the whole PWI500 thing right yet. But did you see the new Bloodline family portrait since Roman Reigns won PWI500 Wrestler of the Year?
I did not happen to see that. No.
How beautiful of a family is this Bloodline?
That's great. That's all. Look how much bigger Roman is than those guys.
Yeah, even Solo Sikoa's in there too. See the young one with the dress.
I see him.
And then you got the beautiful Sami Zayn there too. Like
Sammy in there.
Yeah, honorary. But I think it's a Bloodline Oos. I don't even think he's honorary anymore.
Yeah, the Oos himself.
Yeah. Then,
that's great.
Then did you see his response to Rikishi's tweet?
No, I didn't see that either.
I figured this would be the perfect time to get into current stuff too. Like, well, check it out. Rikishi wrote, "Good to see at Solo Sikoa front and center. Now I have 3 sons in WWE. At hashtag proud for 2, hashtag NY blood, hashtag blood." Almost like 4 sons in a way.
He's great, man. He's just, I'm like, I've said it before, right? He's just, right now, he's the most entertaining thing in professional wrestling.
Yeah, Sammy's a national treasure, man. WWE's lucky to have him, and hopefully they're very appreciative.
I actually didn't like him at first.
I hated the stupid dance too, like the ska was played out.
Like him as a face, I did not really like him.
Nah,
yeah, he's much better as a heel. I didn't like him as a face.
Yeah, he's a great character right now. But we'll get back to the interview, guys. Counts.
It does still count, but you look at guys like Greek God Papadon, Danny Moff. I mean, there's such great talent out there. And really, to be honest with you, working the young kids who are their first and second year is where I want to be, because I can't take what I know with me, but I'm willing to give it to anybody who wants it.
Yeah, Jim, I saw him doing a match like over the summer against Matt Sherman. It was pretty awesome too.
Yeah,
that was awesome too. And then Jersey there, and then the Hardcore Hustle organization. That was awesome.
That was awesome, and I'll tell you, I was scared before I went out.
He's a scary man.
Holy crap, is he scary?
I wasn't sure if he was going to go dance and stuff too, or he was just going to go hardcore, but it was a fun match.
It was a fun match, and it was all fun and games until my foot went to the trash can. I can tell you that. So if you haven't watched it, look it up.
Yeah, it was a great spot. You would have loved it, Jim. It was pretty funny, pretty cool.
So, Mr. Ooh Lala, you say you like what you like now is mentoring the young guys. Who was, when you were a young guy, who was your mentor? Who brought you along?
Well, to be honest with you, it was Artie Palmer and Les Morgan. They were really the ones that taught me, be professional. This is treated like a business. When I first stepped foot into the ECWA, I was the only one in the locker room that was actually trained.
Mm.
So I helped work with those guys and help them develop their characters. And the character Ooh La La was born by Jim Kettner, but it has evolved through Barry Casino and everybody who I've stepped into the ring with along the way have molded me into what you see today.
That's awesome.
What year did you go with the glasses and the beret? Did you start with that right away, or?
I had a different set of glasses, but the beret, this is the original.
Nice, nice.
Barry Casino got it for me. God rest his soul. And he gave me his brass knuckles.
You always need them.
You never know when someone steps out of line where they find them,
Pal,
Kev,
right? Yes, sir.
Kev, you're going to get a taste of them one day.
Maybe I'll try to block it now that I know it's coming,
You'll never see it coming because I won't even know when it's coming.
So when did you know that this is what you wanted to do for a living?
Well, I'm not doing it for a living. I still have a regular job.
Or your passion, that you wanted to be a professional wrestler and pursue that dream.
Tweed Hansen.
That was when
he laid the foundation, yes.
That's great. It's awesome. Not everybody gets to live out a childhood dream, and you were able to do that. That's great.
It's been actually a fantastic ride, and I don't know when it's going to end.
How do you like doing the conventions and stuff? Like, here's where we met you. Jim, sorry you weren't in that pic. The picture of you, the sun was too messed up in your eyes, but me and Johnny, we met you at the Hamburg show. I met you at the H2O show, but like those fan festivals are fun. Those meet and greets too.
When I walked into the first time I went to the Fan Fest at Hamburg Fieldhouse, I could feel the energy from back when I was sharing the locker room with Christian Cage, Andrew Martin, Bob. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Sexton Hardcastle.
Sexton Hardcastle's Edge, for anybody out there that doesn't know. Edge and Christian and Test he was working with. That's awesome.
Ace Darling, Devin Storm, Cheetah Master. I walked in there and I could just feel all that history all over again of the nights that I've had there. Julio De Niro, Reckless Youth. I mean, to be around such great talent all these decades. Christopher Daniels has come through the locker room. I had the pleasure of sitting and talking with him. I mean, it is really great. And just even walking around the ringside, I remember a time as a heel, this girl, she was yelling at me and cursing, and I just looked at her and I asked her one question. With all this land around you, I got to wonder, where did you park your boat? And she began, I thought she hated me then. Boy, it turned into
mega heat.
Yeah.
That's the objective, right?
Well, yeah, and I never curse.
No, that's good. That's where, do you remember the Roddy Piper and Snuka thing at Hamburg?
I do, and I met Freddie Blassie there too.
Nice.
Recently there was another famous incident that happened right in the same spot.
I saw the Blue Meanie did a reenactment.
Yeah, me and Jim did too. Let me see if I have it real quick.
I was hoping you had it keyed up.
Yeah, I don't have it keyed up.
I was looking at some of your stats and stuff. You had quite a few matches with the Meanie.
I have. The first one was in the mid 90s, the late 90s.
Yeah. I think it was it 11 or 7 or something like that?
I want to say, I think it's 7.
Yeah.
Real quick, I found that video of the legendary Jim Prendy attack of the coconut. Arena, Dollar Club Wrestling's bringing you here right now. The Dollar King is the man, and no one ever messes with the Dollar King because he's that good. No one ever will touch me. Recognize me. So it wasn't as good as coconut, but he got me with a food tray.
No, but it wasn't a DZ Giuseppe bakery tray. Thank God.
Yeah. The first thing we could find, and well, he found and he snuck up on me. So one day I'll get my revenge on that jabroni.
Quite a few incidents happened that day night.
That was a great show.
That must be for the after hour show.
Yeah, it was. It was the post the 6-pack show. You know.
Next time I see you guys at parking lot, we're going to break one together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I'm going to make Jim come to your one of your next shows too.
You're going to make me. You're going to make me.
I'm going to ask him to come, and hopefully he'll come too. Try to get the whole Dollar Club this time.
Well, your shirt will be on display Saturday at the ECWA.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, thanks. That's awesome.
Yeah, we got to thank him again for that too. He's going to be wearing our shirt at the ECWA show this Saturday.
Yeah, he's really been good to us. So, Mr. Ooh Lala, thank you so much. You're awesome.
I don't think we stressed it how awesome that was. I just want to say we appreciate you, Mr. Lala. I appreciate that. And
it was an honor.
I don't think we can make it on that shorter notice, but let us know what the next one is, and we'll try our hardest to be there. Can't wait to see you wrestle again, to be honest, too.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's Jim.
So,
take it.
Huh?
What's that, Jim?
I said definitely we need to get to, one of the shows soon.
Yeah. Let's try to make it.
Okay.
Sweet.
Mr. Ooh Lala, so when you were champion, it was tough being champion, wasn't it?
Oh. Everyone's right up your rear end, okay? Everybody.
I know what you mean.
No breaks? No, there's no breaks. Everybody wants a title shot.
Yeah, and people attack you from behind.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, though. My title match against, oh, dear Lord, I'm drawing a blank. He just came out of developmental. Oh, I hate when this happens. But at any rate, defending that title was probably one of the hardest things I had to do because I was accustomed for decades the same style of workers coming into the thing. And then you get these guys, and they're just unbelievable. They don't stop.
Yeah.
It's just amazing how good. I mean, honestly, I wrestled Joey Ace again Saturday.
Nice.
Ah,
he can do move after move after.
Well, that's interesting, Mr. Ooh Lala. You began in the late '80s, right? Working.
Yes, my canceled check paid to Larry Sharp is from the bank that is no longer in existence. Is actually on my Twitter page.
So tell us, how have you seen the workers evolve from when you started till now? What is the difference? Compare that.
They've gotten smaller. Remember, everybody was big in the 80s, early 90s, mid 90s. I mean, you look at your big. I mean, look, even Glenn Osborne, he was enormous. Ace Starlin, Devin Storm, they're big guys.
Yeah.
Then you saw the Christopher Daniels, the Low Keys, Brian Daniels.
Low Key and Daniel Bryan too. Like a big fan of them guys, and Daniels. All three of them are excellent.
Even Kendricks. There's just so many guys that actually went on, but they were smaller stature guys. They weren't the big guys like you're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's gone back to the big guys again, but they've kept a very solid core in the middle card and especially NXT.
Yeah, Adam and them guys, Ciampa.
Right. So I watched, and then went from a mat game if you follow wrestling through the 70s, only Antonio Rocco and a few select people went off the top rope or did anything like that. Now you have everybody except me. I'm a big fan of the bottom rope. Really, that's it.
You see like 6 suicide planchas a match now, which is a little overkill too, in my opinion. It's crazy that these guys, even the big guys, like Keith Lee's doing those and Drew McIntyre.
Oh, and they're incredible athletes.
Yeah.
But my longevity has been doing the opposite of what everybody else is doing because no one else is doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Adrian Street said it best. You have to look like someone that you would stand out on the street corner.
And this is a discussion we have a lot between us and other people that come on the podcast. I'm more of a guy who appreciates the showmanship, like you, the promo ability, rather than the work. Yes, some of it's amazing, the athleticism, but I feel what gets me hooked is the selling, the facial expressions, the promos, the showmanship.
You're right, and you can't. I think I need that organic moments. And if you look back at those pictures just from a week and a half ago at RCW, look at the facials on there.
Yep.
I had a picture of me looking at Carolina Jim, and I zoomed into my face, and I started laughing because I didn't even know I made that face. But the faces and a kid yelling at you at ringside. I mean, did you see the one picture I posted? I'm not sure I posted it. I will this week, but you'll see it out there on my page.
Yeah, I didn't see it on Twitter yet. I was looking too.
I could throw it up right now. I don't know how to work this gimmick with you guys live. So I'm going to leave it the hell alone, okay, before I end up in cyberspace. Right next to Billy Real, okay?
Well, if you have it on Twitter, I can try to bring it up now. Let's see if
No, I didn't put it out there, but I'm afraid if I hit this one button, I'm going to go dark.
Uh-oh.
Wait, let me see what happens.
All right.
Did I go dark?
No, you're still here.
Oh, no shit, I am?
Yeah, your face is frozen, but you're still there.
Already. I put the form ahead of time for you.
I never look better.
It's a good pick. The lighting's perfect right now on the freeze right there. It's a good pick.
All right, so I'm going to throw that picture up on Twitter right now, and then you can share it.
Yeah. Or you could even text it to me, and I can throw it on the screen too.
All right, I just sent it.
On text or Twitter?
Twitter.
All right.
Aha! Oh, that was interesting.
I didn't get it yet. Did you DM it?
No, hell no. What kind of skill do you think I got here? Okay. I just threw it up on
I see. I got it. Yeah. All right, save photo. Now I got to email it to myself. Here, Jim, ask a question while I'm doing this real quick.
Who are you a fan of now, the current guys? And do you prefer WWE, AEW, NXT?
Who I'm a fan of?
Yeah.
Eric Lee, Killian McMurphy, Greek God Papadon. Honestly, even Big Dust, okay? Even, there's such good guys out there. Having the experience of Matt Tremont firsthand and surviving made me that whole night was a learning lesson for me.
Yeah, Jim, GGP, Greek God Papadon, you got to check him out. He's awesome too. He's like a member of the Hameen Media Group. And Matt Tremont, dude, is an animal. It's like watching old ECW. I think he's kind of retired now, but You got to check out some of their stuff. It's something to watch. GGP, people don't work like he does. I wish he had a bigger platform for his work right now too. He was on AEW Dark before, a couple times I think actually.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Right. There you go. Check that out.
Yeah.
What do you think you're yelling right there?
I need a minute. I know exactly what I said. I needed a minute or 8.
Isn't technology amazing how fast we got that up there? I mean, it took a little 2-second walkthrough. We got it up there pretty quick.
No, that was actually very cool. And if you zoom in on the faces behind me and next to me, that tells another story as well.
Yeah, I can do that too. Oh, I see the guy right behind you too with that big smile. So give me 1 second. I'll get that up there too. All right. So it's all that Super 8 tournament that you guys have every year. It looked like Christopher Daniels won the most of that in ECWA.
Well, yeah, and I actually, what I need to do is bring all my pamphlet. I have 2 binders full of my pro wrestling stuff from over the decades.
You were Mr. Ooh Lala. You've been in the top 500 quite a few times of PWI.
He had a run for a long time.
I did. I actually have one of the almanacs that I forget how many times. I'm gonna have to go back and find it and count it up and see how many times I've been in there. But
I could probably tell you right now.
Oh, you know?
I think
he's counting. All right, here's the little close-up one. Check out the guy to your back, behind you to the left. That guy, look at that smile on his face.
Oh, yep.
12 times.
Nice.
Holy shnikes.
Nice. That's
1995 was your first time.
I saw you're multiple time tag team champion too. Like Jim, that'd be a good time for us to talk about the top 500 actually too, because I know some of our peoples out there will get mad if we don't do some of the current stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, yes. Look at this list. I don't even know fucking half of them.
And we're just gonna look over the top 20, and then we're not gonna give our full list because we wait till December, the end of the year for ours.
You mean the real list?
The real list.
A real list, not a mark list.
Yeah, we do. Since we're the Dollar Club, the guys only get a quarter. So we do our top 25 of the year. This is not our list. This is Dave Meltzer's PWI 500, the top 20 right here. Do you agree with number 1, Roman Reigns?
Well, yeah, that I agree with that. I don't think there's really much of a doubt about that.
I disagree.
How can you disagree with that? Who's better than Roman Reigns right now?
I don't necessarily love his style the most, and he hasn't always been booked well, but he's been booked just almost as strong as Roman Reigns, and he's actually an ex-Shield member.
Who? Moxley?
Mr. Moxley, man.
Oh, my God. How can you think he's over Roman Reigns? He's not even in the top 5.
This year, he should be number 1, in my opinion. So far, I don't think he's going to end up.
Why?
Dude, he's the most protected guy like in all of wrestling after Roman Reigns, but he wrestles a ton more.
He lost to CM Punk.
Oh, suppose Roman Reigns fought as many matches as he did. What about the work rate, you know?
You can't. You can't put Moxley over Roman Reigns.
Before an injury, I had Cody Rhodes above Roman Reigns.
Let me ask you a question. If you go to a bar and ask somebody who John Moxley is, are they going to know?
No, but you're using Jeff Lipman's argument against
him? If you know, or if you ask somebody who Roman Reigns is, are they going to know?
They might say they might know acknowledge me.
Isn't this wrestling? Isn't this entertainment?
You don't think Moxley's entertaining?
No, I'm not saying he's not. But this is a top 500 list?
Yeah, but you got to be on TV, you know?
Huh?
You can't give a supporting actor the main actor
Oscar. No, just because he's not recently hasn't been on a lot, you can't say he's not the number one attraction in wrestling.
He's not even defending the belt again for 3 months till Crown Jewel.
Who's the number one attraction in wrestling?
John Cena. No, just kidding. I know he's not there anymore.
Well, who's the number one attraction in wrestling right
Roman
now?
Reigns.
Okay, then he's number one.
It's CM Punk and AEW. But Moxley's my number one for the year as of right
Is
now.
it CM Punk and AEW?
Absolutely. MJF should be, but I think it's
Do you think he's higher than?
Yeah, he's higher than Omega and all them other guys.
But that goes to like, I mean, I guess you could say CM Punk deserves to be up there in the top 10, I guess, for the year.
Jim,
but
media was more talked about than their biggest pay-per-view of the year because CM Punk.
Who?
The All Elite Wrestling.
Oh, the thing that just happened. You mean?
Yeah. More talked about than an amazing Clash of the Castle WWE pay-per-view.
No, he's definitely a star, a star. People, he's bigger than John Moxley.
Well, a bigger star, but I don't think he'd be rest of the year. But we don't have to go down and take too long on the rest. But Roman Reigns won. You agree with? I don't. Okada, I'd say that's a PWI, just like Derek fan base.
Well, they're marks. I mean, they're not. I don't even know the criteria for this list. Is it? Because this is my take on this stuff. Uh-huh. This is entertainment. The guys are, yes, they're athletic. They're sportsmen. But it's a predetermined entertainment show. So you're ranking these guys on moves they do that they're not real. I mean, they're real, but...
Well, there's more to it than that. The way they sell it, the way they do it.
That's what I mean. So you're telling me that these guys in the top 10 are good sellers, all of these guys?
Okada's a good seller, but he's not as entertaining as most of these guys.
Well, that's part of it. Can you do a promo? Can you sell?
We don't speak Japanese. We can't tell.
Well, this is America, dude.
All right. CM Punk, that's debatable. 3's probably a good number.
Hangman Page is a horrible promo.
Right? Hangman, I'm very, very down on Hangman. A little drama, sissy boy.
I agree with Lashley. He should probably be up one or I might even put him in the top 3.
I would debatably had Lashley above Roman Reigns, to be honest with you, too. He hasn't lost. He's elevated the U.S. title.
I would say only because Roman hasn't been on as much, but not for the whole year. Bryan Danielson, Big E, he's been out for the last 6 months, hasn't he?
Yeah, it could have been a pity thing because of the broken neck, too, and he was doing...
But you could have put him, top 10?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Maybe for a first half of the year.
And not just that, I know he won the title, but he didn't do anything with it.
How do you have him above Drew McIntyre,
Yeah, no. Or Seth Rollins, or MJF, or John Moxley.
Seth Rollins is probably the best worker of the year. Overweight, like him and Okada, probably, And
he's a good worker. He's a good seller. He's a good promo. He's a good character.
Cool. And Kenny Omega was hurt for 9 months. I don't know how the hell he made the top 20. You can tell it's just a fan homer list right there.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just marks. Dave Meltzer. He's clickbait.
Nah, he's really, really smart. He just has his own fan base, He just caters to his fan base.
Marks. Internet. The internet.
Back to Ooh Lala.
Well, can I just say a prediction real quick?
Yeah.
I guarantee you next year, top 5, there will be Sami Zayn will be in the top 5 next year.
Yeah, this year ain't over yet. If he wins the world title, he could be.
He may make an appearance in the Dollar Club top 25.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to predict MJF number 1 next year.
Well, that's a bold prediction. But
you prefer tag team wrestling, or you prefer the solo stuff?
I appreciate both of them. One of my favorite matches is on YouTube where I teamed with Mike Cruel.
You have quite a few matches on YouTube. I was watching them earlier.
Yeah, did you watch the one with Mike Cruel against Andrew Riker and Johnny Max?
Yes, I think I did watch that. That was a good match.
That was a lot of fun. He's a little high strung.
I watched your triple threat match.
They're something else, those triple threat matches.
Yeah, it was. I loved it because just like before the match started, how you were climbing up on the rope and the crowd was, you were going ooh la la, and the crowd was going crazy, and then the other two guys were trying to do it too, and the crowd gave them nothing.
They don't get the swagger like you do, you know?
Took many years to find a swagger. And I'll have to reinvent it before I'm done, I'm sure.
So an interesting thing I saw while looking at some of your stuff is the first 11 years of your career, you never spoke.
Yeah. You know why?
You had a manager?
No.
Why?
Well, I never smoked because I had a manager, but someone asked me why I never did interviews during those same 11 years.
Why?
You know why?
No.
Nobody asked.
Oh, really?
That was it.
So they had no idea you could talk for 11 years, and then
You never did a promo or anything?
It's a miracle I can speak.
So what was it like when you finally were able to get the microphone and do a promo?
Did it all just come out at once? You're like, ooh, you know, you just.
No, I had decades of watching other people cut promos. And all I did was make their work my own. I mean, I can still get the what gimmick going as a heel. I mean, it's not rocket science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just listen. And to my credit, I guess God gave me one mouth and two ears, so I would listen twice as much as I speak. But yeah, the fans will tell you exactly what they want, and it's a world of opposites. That's all this is.
Yeah.
Jim, sometimes I wish people never asked you to speak. I think the wrestling community might be a better place without Rock Hard Jim Prendy in the wrestling community because he's a jabroni.
No, maybe I'll just sit here the rest of the time and not speak then.
That's what a jabroni would do.
If I say yes as a heel, they're going to say no.
Did you?
I like how you do it without cursing too. You don't have to go hit the low blows on the crowds, you know?
No need to do that. No. I want you to be able to come to the show and watch a show that'll be nothing like you see on TV because all you hear is cursing and all that dumb stuff on TV.
Yeah,
you don't the S-bomb tonight, okay?
Are you a fan of CM Punk?
Yes, I'm a fan of their accomplishments. I'm a fan of their hard work. I mean, I think back when I was at the Monster Factory, Scotty, as you know, is Raven now. He was one
of my first favorites, by the way.
I'm sorry? Say again?
He was one of my first favorites, by the way. In ECW, I love Raven.
Oh, he was great.
Mm-hmm.
But he literally in 1987-88 took off from Jersey and drove clear across the United States to the Owens territory in Portland, Oregon. And you know how he did it? He didn't have a map quest. He didn't have a GPS. He literally had a map.
Yeah, paper map.
He had a paper map. And my interaction with him was limited. He wasn't there that long. But, you know, hats off to the guy. He did what he had to do to be successful. He took chances.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when he reinvented himself as Raven from Scotty Flamingo, that was a big risk, you know?
Yes, and Scotty Flamingo did work for the ECWA at the North Temple in Delaware in the mid-90s.
Nice. I like Scotty Flamingo too, but he just stepped up the game. You know, well, I guess he did more hardcore stuff, so like he well deserved the accolades he got as Raven, but totally.
I feel like he paid a heavy price for it, though.
Yeah, probably ended his career 10 years earlier than he should have. If you know, he could still be going because there's a lot of guys his age. I mean, he does a match here and there, but
it's not like we're accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, he's not the same guy in ring, at least that I love, that I fell in love with wrestling.
No, I'm not the same. I'm not the same guy that I was 30 some odd years ago. But that's if you know how to work you're good.
Yeah. A lot of people give The Miz a hard time because they say he has a soft spot style, but he's going to be doing this for another 10, 15 years because of his style. And, he knows how to work a crowd as well. A guy like that.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, you're right. He does. And I wouldn't begrudge the guy.
No.
No, celebrate the success.
It's great.
Did you hear the big news about the what happened in the Dollar Club?
No.
It's really unbelievable. It was a big. There's something really big going on, and it actually made the news.
Pro wrestling between the sheets?
No, it's going to Rock Hard Jim Prendy, the guy up in the corner there, got attacked by a masked assailant. Check it out real quick. Let us know what you think, if he was going to get his revenge or not.
I got attacked.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled program with breaking news from Dollar Club Wrestling. Dollar Club champion Rock Hard Jim was viciously attacked by a masked assailant outside of 112 North Midway Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania earlier this morning. Here's security footage that we recovered from the scene. After the assault, we were able to get a few words from the not-so-enthused champion via satellite.
What do you call a man that attacks you from behind? I guess the word would be a coward. Well then what is the word for a man who attacks you from behind? It has a mix. I think the word is little bitch. You just made the biggest mistake of your life, little bitch. Because I am the champion. I am Dollar Club Wrestling, and I make the rules. So on October 27th, at Mischief Night, with the title on the line, you will be there. And you will recognize me.
If you have any information on this masked assailant, please contact your local authorities or email dollarclubwrestling@gmail.com. This is Courtney Bensley from Channel 10 News, signing off.
Man, pretty brutal stuff right there. I hope he gets his revenge on whoever that was.
Are you kidding? I'd call the Horsemen right now and find out if they've been consulting with J.J. Dillon. That's reminiscent of Dusty Rhodes trying to pump gas, being the son of a plumber, and getting viciously attacked. There is no justice.
And he had to curse, too. They drove him to saying the B word. Man.
Yeah, well, some of this hair stood up. I'm telling you, I was a little stunned.
Jim, how are you feeling, though?
I'll be good to go on October 27th. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I was a little embarrassed for you, though, having to swear in front of Mr. Ooh Lala.
Well, I mean, when you're angry, you're angry. What can you do? He understands.
Yeah, he said the same. I hope he can forgive you for that, and I hope you get revenge on that coward at Mischief at Dollar Club Events Mischief Night, Thursday, October 27th. Good luck.
Yeah, well, he better show up, and then he better recognize me, because it's probably going to be the last thing he ever does.
First time lacing up the boots in a long time. Hope you can handle it, my friend.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
When anger takes over, this is what happens. The passion is drawn out of you.
Although, whoever it is, on October 27th.
How's your back feeling from that kendo shot, man? That does hurt.
I almost think he might be from India. I'm not sure.
Could be.
You think so?
Maybe. I'm going to have to look at my maps. First, I have to update them, but because it still has USSR, okay? Things have changed apparently, but I felt like there might be an extended car warranty coming. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened.
We got to borrow a map from Raven. He might have an updated one for us.
I hope so. Well, everybody's good now, though, right?
Yeah, well, we'll see on October 27th.
He called the guy out. He might have a match October 27th. If that vicious master assailant shows up, we'll find out. We'll find out.
Vicious.
Yeah,
like a little pussycat.
Whoa.
Well, we're not talking about next Tuesday, right? I'm just wondering. All right, let's keep it good.
Cool. Yeah, so how much longer are you looking to wrestle for? Will allow just till the body falls off? Are you gonna stay and like manage? You're gonna keep going forever? What do
I
you
don't know.
think?
Sometimes I feel like rigor mortis is setting in now. I don't know, but until the fans don't want to see this anymore, then that's when it ends.
Well, if that's the answer, then you're gonna be wrestling for a long, long time, my friend.
God willing, I can. But I want to know when I'm going to be booked to work you.
Hopefully in the fall, or not in the January, February-ish.
That's called winter time. Winter's coming.
Well, I'm not the brightest. I don't know my seasons. I had too many headshots. Nah, just kidding. Yeah, wintertime. In the wintertime.
All right.
You want to take on the Dollar King?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I make sure you respect the dollar. That's my catchphrase.
Listen here, 2-Bit. We're going to take care of things in the ring. Okay? I hope, when you have your first match, I hope they call me.
I hope so too. So I'm ready to throw knuckles. I'll dodge that power of the punch you got with the brass knuckles. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
They all say the same thing. They all say the same thing. You're ready for it. Huh? You're never ready till you think you're ready.
We'll get you in the crossface.
That's a rough one. I don't want to get in the crossface, so I'm gonna be training this whole time to avoid a crossface.
I don't think you can avoid it once it's in.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch some old Triple H versus Benoit videos and make sure how they reverse and some Kurt Angle. I'll study the film.
Oh, I've been working on the Stasiak heart punch.
Then
what are you going to do?
Maybe I'll have like a metal plate in here. Maybe I'm gonna fool you.
I'm not going to hit you in the head. No, the heart punch.
I have some tricks up my sleeve myself.
Though only one person I know reversed it. It was Pedro Morales.
One of the best Intercontinental champions of all time, too.
Agreed.
No. Cool.
Yeah, I found the match once. I haven't been able to find it again. So that's your homework assignment.
All right, we'll find it.
Morales versus Stan Stasiak.
Cool. Then we'll play it next time you come on too. We'll play parts of it where we won't get in trouble. I know WWE.
Yeah, the Facebook or the YouTube police.
Yeah, I could probably do it on mute, and then we can do the commentary on it. You know.
Oh, that would be epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you throw that up. We'll call it. We'll call it right down the middle, wherever the hell the middle is.
The heart.
Yes, it is. So how long have you been training, and where are you at with your training?
Believe it or not, I got hired to do like to be a valet for Ariana Alexander in Ohio, and then I just got
show them that. Show them the clips from the show we went to.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we went out to Ohio. What's it? PWC?
PWA, Professional Wrestling.
PWA.
I'd buy that for $1.
Recognize.
I represent everything Dollar Club.
Respect the dollar!
And then I entered into the Rumble that night too. I got eliminated quick though, so I'm undefeated in every state except for Ohio. And
I'm undefeated, ironically, in about 45 states still as well.
Nice.
That's all. That's amazing.
So you're undefeated in 49 states. Outstanding.
That's right. We this show here we actually started out as a backyard wrestling federation, kind of like what the Hardy Boys did and them growing up. And Jim was our champion, and I was their Intercontinental champion. I never did get to defeat him. And then eventually we got older, so we merged away. And now I want to get proper training instead of just the bumps that we taught each other, and do it the right way.
No, absolutely right.
Yeah, so like I have a driving issue right now. I should be driving again in like 3 months ish. So I'm going to try to go to Lance NY. Alpha Junior said I could go to his school, but that was like back last summer at a Celeb Fest. I hope he remembers me. I kept all of his information. I got to write him soon and say, hey, I'm coming soon. Don't forget me.
Yes. You throw my name out there because I'll come up with you and train with you one night.
Awesome. Yeah, second I'm driving again, I'm going that day, and then as long as it takes. I want to learn the right way and do it the right way and be respected in the business and not just a backyard guy that takes dumb bumps, you know?
No, you'll figure out that it's not necessary.
No, then I want to be safe with other people too, you know?
Absolutely, yes. You do. You do. And you know, that's the one thing that, you know, having crushed my eye, that was all me. You know, nobody else was responsible for that. But,
Yeah.
you know, and in fact, that's when I thought it was over in 2006.
Damn.
Was that the worst?
You can't see 100% out of the left eye, I think it is now? Or is
Yeah.
something at a certain angle?
No, I just can't see it all, really.
Ah, dang.
Mm.
Yeah,
Have you had any other injuries, serious injuries?
I've never broken a bone. I've the only other thing that I can tell you is I had torn ligaments in my right ankle, pretty bad. And God, years ago, lifting, I actually tore my lat.
Ah. How long was that recovery?
That's gotta.
That must have been about 6 weeks.
Because that's like that's gotta make you immobile.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I found my elimination real quick too. Sorry, let me see if it starts if I throw it up or not.
Words to mark the occasion.
You got to teach people in Greenfield, Ohio, how to respect a dollar.
The people of Greenfield, Ohio respected the dollar too much. The Dollar King will be back with a vengeance.
I'd buy that for a dollar.
So
We should, next time we go to Ohio, we should bring Mr. Ooh Lala with us.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. A Professional Wrestling Alliance show too. Oh, yeah, it'd be awesome.
You for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Road trip.
Yeah. Richard RBV will be hitting you up soon about this. That's the promoter up there. Him and the one dude trained under Jim Cornette at Ohio Valley Wrestling. Beast Mode. Tim Naylor, I think his name is.
All right.
Yeah, and he's the booker there. So like we got some pretty good friends up there.
I think they have stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, they do.
You want to look it up?
Yeah, shoot me a link or two. Hey, can you give me 1 second?
Absolutely.
Ooh la la! You're listening to Dollar Club Wrestling. Ha ha! Respect the dollar.
Yes. Love it, my man. Perfect.
Hey, Mr. Ooh Lala, if you don't know me, recognize me.
I was going to say I can't see you. I don't know.
Yeah, we have anything you want to plug, Ooh La La, or anything too? I think we had a pretty good time. Anything you want to promote or anything?
Just on when you do your thing on there, just push the. They can. Anybody wants a T-shirt can DM me through Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. But
here's his actual Twitter page right here, guys. You can get his contact here. Hit him up too. He's got some awesome shirts, and we'll actually be designing his next one too. I can't tell you what that is. That'll be a surprise, but it'll be coming soon. He's a great guy. There's his Facebook link on there as well. But follow him on Twitter, retweet his stuff. Tell him where you found him too. He'd appreciate all the love.
it doesn't matter. One or the other.
Show the shirt, Kev. Can you show it?
What, his shirt or my shirt?
His shirt.
Well, it's up there. I can pull it down. Yeah.
Yeah, show it closer.
And we're actually helping Ooh Lala with a new shirt too.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, I actually, the concept you have for the new shirt is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I like it. I'll send you the ping of it. Then when you'll have to like put it in yourself on Pro Wrestling Tees, and you'll have to tell them you want a tie dye. Because we're like lower, we're like a smaller scale than you. We can't get to pick tie dye for ourselves. We can only pick like regular colors. But
do I have it? What do you mean?
I'll send you like the logo, But then when you upload it on, I mean, I can help you with that too. But
well, I'll give you my password and stuff too, so we can work together on it.
all right, cool. Yeah, as long as you have no worries about that, and like I'll sign a waiver or anything too. But yeah, then like
no, because for the work you do, if any teacher, I say, oh, I need to give you a cut as well.
Cool. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of work you're doing, and it's just this is good synergy.
Nice. Yeah, karma will be good for both of us. And yeah, if you ever want to come on the show to even just talk wrestling, there's a big show you want to watch or talk about too, or promote anything too, let us know. You can jump on anytime. We usually do Thursdays live at 8 p.m. That's why we're just going to edit this into that show Thursday.
Oh no, that's perfectly fine. Maybe in a couple of weeks I'll call in.
Cool. Yeah, it'd be awesome. Then you'll just like sit on the bottom so you're ready to come in. I'll hit that I'll throw you in button. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, whatever the subject is, just I'm in. No problem. I'll be happy to add content.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well, then, yeah, I'll tag you on everything. Well, this will be live. Well, this will be playing live, but we'll edit your part in live Thursdays. So that'll be on like Facebook and Twitter live. Then it'll be on YouTube either that night or the next day.
Yeah. So if you're going to plug anything, plug the ECWA in Morganville, New Jersey.
Okay. Send me that on Twitter again because I can put that on the screen, and I can actually put your pro wrestling t-shirt. Yeah, guys, that's this weekend if you can make it. So try to make it for them too. It's a really good tournament every year they have too. So try to make it too. Like when I put it up on Thursday.
All right. Yes, I'll send you the. It's two shows. It's tag team tournament and then the regular show.
Nice. Yeah. So I'll put the picture of the flyer like on the screen big time too. So send me those two both or tag me on Twitter and I'll do that too for Thursday.
Yeah, actually, is it best I send you as a DM?
But either or. I can save it from my phone either way. You can text it to me too. That works too. Texting's probably easier because I don't got to search. He asked me to have you guys follow Raw Media here too. Rapid Wrestling Media too. So this is a follow for him too, guys. He would respect that a lot.
No, you're right. I got you. I'll text it to you.
Cool. Ooh Lala, it was a pleasure. You're like I said, you're welcome anytime.
Yeah. Mr. Ooh Lala, thanks for joining us. It was an honor, man.
It was my honor as well and privilege. And I hope you like those promos I cut for you for the I forget the proper word for it. It's not a sound bite, but
well, you're probably going to be in the intro video on Thursday now too. You probably just made the intro video.
Ooh la la! You're listening to Dollar Club Wrestling. Ha ha! Respect the dollar.
Yes. I was volunteered to help collect Chris Masters' money, and I was pretending shopping, and he put me in a master lock, and he let me film it. So I got a lot of videos from that too. So all this little stuff helps so much too. That was awesome.
I heard he's a great guy.
Oh my God, he's the nicest person I ever met too. I was asking him about fitness advice too. He was teaching me weightlifting stuff too. I jumped my bench like 15, my max like 15 pounds because of him too. And like he's like going off for like 15 minutes. He's like, you probably didn't expect me to tell you all this much. I'm like, dude, keep going. This is awesome. Like I'll take it all in.
Yeah, take it. Now accept the knowledge that is free. Be careful that you have to pay for.
Yep, absolutely. Cool. So again, have a good night, guys. I'm going to log out now, and it's a pleasure. Appreciate you, Mr.
All right, thanks.
You guys, thanks, man.
Thank you. You too.
All right, later.
Yeah, Jim, what a great guy, huh?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a really nice guy. Really appreciate him doing it with us. It was an honor, and it was really interesting. Can't wait to talk to him again.
Yeah, I just love how the psychology, the way he thinks, totally different mindset than a lot of the young generation that you hear about now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cool. But Jim, you know what time it is, right?
What time is it?
I'd buy that for $1. I'd buy that for $1.
recognizable.
I represent everything Dollar Club.
Respect the dollar!
So, everybody, it's about to be time for the most sexist segment we got.
Who are the dollar winners this week?
Our dollar winners for this week, our week is from September 9th to September 15th. This is the show where we talk about, we give $1 and $1 only to not necessarily the hottest girl. Actually, it's the hottest girl. I rank my curve on 50% hotness, 25% performance, and 25% intangibles. I think being a winner is sexy, and I think having a good moveset's sexy. So, Jim, on Friday Night SmackDown, who do you think was our dollar winner? Any guesses?
If I had a guess, probably Liv.
Nah. Check out my girl here. Yeah, look how hot Lacey and that little slap of the ass,
She does look good there.
Yeah, man. And she's well on the top 10. She's in 6th place overall with $7. You guys look at the clicker down there and see all the hot ladies of the year so far. We actually had a PWC selection too. Our friends at the Pro Wrestling Coalition had their own pick for Friday Night SmackDown, and that was the Protector, Xia Li.
Really?
Yeah, that's her first star of the year, man. She's finally on the scoreboard.
Who picked her? Jimmy?
Jeff Lippman. I don't let Jimmy pick. This is we need Jeff says we need a little older people's perspective on this instead of just our age. So I let Jeff do it too to feel that we need some different age brackets than just you and me. You know, we need some other people doing the picks here. Cool. Then on Rampage, Sammy Guevara is the luckiest man alive. I'll tell you that. And do you know why? Look at this booty. Ty Mello. She has $5 on the year now. Moving up the rankings fast. What do you think?
She's hot, but I think Sammy wears her clothes.
Sammy's gear he's been wearing lately is not very flattering. Those nut huggers,
man. That's riding up his ass. It was hard to watch that match with Moxley.
Yeah, it's like tighty. Well, I'm the biggest Sammy fan alive too. But those nut huggers aren't doing any.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, and then the PWC dollar for Rampage, also picked by Jeff Lippman of the PWC. This girl's beautiful. We almost met her. Sergeant Slaughter stood in her way. His line was too big. Layla freaking Gray with her $4th on the year. Damn, doesn't get much better looking than that too. One of Jade Cargill's baddies. Damn, look at that outfit.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, you've quite riveting expertise on the women here, Jim.
What else can you say? I mean,
feel like I'm Beavis sitting here with Butthead.
It speaks for itself. You're the dollar king.
That is true. So you better respect my dollars.
Exploiting women like that. How dare you?
That's 25% in work.
Freaking 2022.
You want to see proof that in-ring work counts?
Bull crap.
Monday Night Raw with their first dollar of the year. Io Sky winning them tag team championships. I appreciate gold. Women look hot in gold. And Io Sky looked very hot. That was a tough pick over Dakota Kai, too. That was a very, very tough one. And Maurice was on that show.
Really? I don't like Dakota Kai. I think Alexa Bliss was on the show, too.
She was. She's not my type.
And Maurice looked really good. That dress. Yeah, that was.
Performance matters in the Panetta household, in the Panetta Sexy Time household.
Yeah, too bad you can't perform.
Oh, just like these girls don't want a 2-pump chump, I want a girl that can work it in the ring. Cool. On NXT, Johnny the Jobber is going to be happy with this one.
Nikita.
Yeah. The Iron Cheeks. Yeah, and the notorious. If anybody can think of any sexy ass puns, let us know out here. It's her $4th of the year. She's also steadily moving up the rankings.
It's tough in NXT, boy. It's a lot of competition.
Yeah. You know, girl looked good if I didn't give it to my girlfriend, Tiffany Stratton.
Or Mandy.
Or Mandy, your girlfriend, Mandy.
Or there's other ones coming up, too.
Cora Jade is underrated, man. She only has $1 this year, but she's got to be moving up this rank.
Paxley.
Tatum Paxley as well. Fallon Henley.
What is Santino's daughter's name?
Ariana Grace.
Gee, that video you showed me today. Whew.
Yeah, she's got some personality like her dad, too.
I might have to change my girlfriend.
Yep, she's a good one, man. She is a very, very good one. Cool. Then on Dynamite, we have, I know I just said Tiffany Stratton's my girlfriend, but how cute of a couple does my winner on Dynamite look? Does that look like the cutest couple ever? To me, they just look like they belong together.
Couple? I don't know if Adam Cole would appreciate that.
I don't think it matters. Instead of saying baby, she can respect the dollar and join the Dollar King. Britt Baker gets my Dynamite dollar.
It's a good pick.
Hey, look at that. It just looked destined to be together.
Sammy's girl was on too, though. You didn't pick her.
Whose girl? Oh,
Sammy.
Nah, no. I had to go with Britt. Her booty looked amazing. And then,
you know who my favorite girl is on Dynamite.
Yeah, yours is Jamie Hayter, but Todd Brantley also shouted out some Britt Baker. So Todd Brantley of the HMG, Hameen Media Group, the discussion group, I had to shout you out too for also agreeing with me. And you respect.
Yeah, she's definitely pretty.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter was on the show. She looked good too, but she's going through a storyline breakup with Britt Baker right now. It looks like.
Didn't I call that, by the way?
You did. Hopefully she can get the title. I'm a big fan of Jamie Hayter too. She's actually beating. Well, let's read the leaders off on the year real quick. Mandy Rose, first place, $14. Liv Morgan, second with 11. Jamie Hayter, third with 10. Tiff Stratton in fourth with 9. Fifth place, Rhea Ripley with 8. Sixth place, Carmella with 7.
She hasn't even been on.
Yeah, lately. I know. Tied with her is Britt Baker, Lacey Evans. Ninth place is Jade Cargill and Toni Storm tied. Ty Mello just moved into 11th today. Tied with your girl, Aaliyah. And I love me some Gigi Dolan. Maurice is tied. Nikita Lyons is in 15th place. See, there's your Alexa Bliss, Julia Hart, Layla Gray. Anna Jay is a hottie. Becky Lynch has $3. Our hometown hottie, Penelope Ford. Love her, man. If she's on TV, she's on Rampage this week, she's gonna win $1. She's that hot. 3, Sasha with 3, Sky Blue. Check out her ass on Rampage. Sonya Deville with 3, Chelsea Green and Mickey James both tied with 2 on Impact. Dana Brooke, Fallon Henley, Chris Statlander, Lexi Nair. I'm only reading the whole list because I want to show there's a couple surprise people on here. Maxine Dupree with $2. There's my Mickey James. I love my Mickey. Paige Van Zandt with 2. Scarlett is going to be moving up quick. She just debuted. Rebel, which Jeff Lippman of the PWC gave both dollars to 2 weeks in a row. Dina Steele, great independent wrestler. April Hunter of the HMG. Asuka with $1. Charlotte Flair with $1. Cora Jade with $1. Dakota Kai with $1. Indy Hartwell with $1. Io Sky got her first one today. Johnny the Jobber. How did Johnny the Jobber get $1?
When did he get $1?
Looking guy, man. Karen Jarrett got $1. Kayla Braxton, Kelly, Lita. Dude, check out Mariah May online. The Glamour, another beautiful, beautiful one. One of MJF's rats. Trish Stratus, Raquel Rodriguez.
RBV.
Richard Bronson Victory. Got the dollar when we were in Ohio.
Him and Johnny the Jobber are tied. Who's going to break that tie?
I don't know. Who's going to win for the guys on the list? Somehow we overlooked our own girl that we were the valet of, Ari Alexander, and gave it to RBV. RBV did.
Well, how can you resist RBV? I mean, come on.
I know. Richard Bronson Victory, girls. Check him out online. He's a stud, him and that Johnny the Jobber. And here's Rebel. Rebel got Jeff Lippman's PWC dollar this week. So we like to give a lot of respect to the PWC who does some help picks with us. Todd Brantley of the HMG, and Kevin Murray usually gets us some picks too, but he was unavailable this week. And that, everybody, was your Pro Wrestling Weekly Dollar Report for the week of September 9th to September 15th.
I'd
buy that for $1.
I laugh every time I see that.
Yeah, that's great. And everybody, that was our show for the week. I hope it was a good one. I hope you enjoyed listening to us hang out with Mr. Ooh Lala. Hopefully, we'll get more and more guests as we come. We got some in line. You got anything to say, Jimmy boy?
Yeah, everybody, it was a great show. It was great interviewing Mr. Ooh Lala. It was amazing. Really enjoyed that. If you guys are looking for some to make a change, looking for some health and fitness, lose some fat, check out heartletics.com/fat loss. You get some free advice and some cool stuff. They helped me lose over 120 pounds, and yeah, really awesome. Coach Joe and the team, check them out.
Cool. And you guys can follow us on Twitter at DollarClub247. We like to live tweet the shows if we're watching it, so get on there and do some conversations with us. Pro Wrestling Tees at prowrestlingtees.com/Panetta Sexy Time, or you can search Dollar Club Wrestling. The only reason it's my handle and not our main one is because I had 11,000 followers at the time, and I thought it would be easier to get it on that platform. It should have made a Dollar Club Wrestling, but if you search Dollar Club Wrestling, all of our cool merch is on there. You can get the cool Dollar Club Make It Rain shirt, inspired by the Bullet Club, which that's my favorite one.
That
Jim,
is a shirt.
one yet, Jim? You'd look good in that one.
What's that?
You'd look good in that one. You're gonna get that one?
Yeah, I'm getting that one. Yep.
Cool. You can also get my independent wrestler, the Dollar King, and the Dollar King We Trust. That's what I'll be wearing on my next appearance. 2 different colors on that one, just because I'm greedy. Then for that handsome man over there, Jim, what do you say about this one?
Recognize me.
Yep. If you want to get support Jim, if you want to support Jim Preddy and recognize him, get the Jim Preddy merch at Pro Wrestling Tees right there.
That's a good looking shirt too.
Our top seller is the pink one. A lot of women love it. So do I. I wear it to the gym all the time. Wear it out.
That's the shirt I gave to Coach Joe.
Yeah. Your Heartletics coach got that one. And here's the Johnny the Jobber shirt when he battle rapped Max Caster, which looks like they're going to win the tag team championships.
I love the Rocky.
Doesn't it make it?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and don't forget to follow Sean Liam Riley, New York's roughest ex-police officer, our hardcore intercontinental champion as well.
That's not my favorite Dom Skipper shirt though.
It's
still his original is my favorite. But
the up on the top right corner there, Notorious Skipper is that one as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Then don't forget we have Wholesome Jake, here top right corner, and some Shadow Pat merch too up there. Cool. Then my friend, anything else? Oh, for any business inquiries, contact any business inquiries, contact
today, Junior.
Contact us at dollarclubwrestling@gmail.com. If you're an independent wrestler looking to be sponsored, if you want to go to some meet and greets, you want to hire us to do an interview with you, if you want to have me do any independent appearances, if you want to, any celebrity, anything wrestling related, contact us too. Like we're helping Ooh Lala with a shirt right now. Anything at all wrestling related, email us. Business inquiries only on here. And Jim, tell them about the promo league and how to challenge you.
Yeah, go to Dollar Club Wrestling promo on YouTube or TikTok. Record yourself doing a promo. Well, you have to work your way up to the champ. But record yourself doing a promo against, it could be anything. If you want to challenge somebody, do one of our members of the Dollar Club, you can challenge. Like if you want to challenge Dong Skipper, put in a promo against Dong Skipper. If you want to challenge the Dollar King, or if you just want to do an off the cuff one, more than welcome to see it. We'll get you in there, and if you get enough likes, you stick around. You challenge somebody, and if you win that, you get a shot at the title. Hardcore champions Sean Lee and Riley, New York's roughest. Rock Hard Jim Prendy, myself, is the World Dollar Club heavyweight champion.
Show them the belt right there, Jim.
Right here, if you want a shot at this, better get the promoing.
Yeah, and then Jim could lose the belt soon. He's got that match October 27th at Dollar Club Wrestling presents Mischief Night. He's going to have an actual match, so the promo might be going towards someone else if that Master Talent does in fact beat him and takes that belt.
Yeah, I don't see that happening, but
cool. Well, it's been a great show, and let's give a little special shout out to the PWC Network. DJ Mass Effects runs that, and follow him on Twitter. And Icarus Fell MD, that's Jeff Littman. And that's all we got, guys. Have a great night. Thank you for watching us, and we'll see you guys again next Thursday. Next Thursday, we'll be totally live talking about current events again. All right, guys, just remember, make sure you respect the dollar.
Recognize me.
Ooh la la! You're listening to Dollar Club Wrestling. Ha ha! Respect the dollar.
Yes.
Your raps are about as fake as chain. I don't give a and you know you can hear it. Where the you get that chain from? Halloween Spirit? I don't give a This is Dollar Club Wrestling.
I'd buy that for $1.
Recognize. I represent everything Dollar Club.
Respect the dollar!